Good day, guys. Welcome back again to this my channel. This afternoon, we are looking at further problems on exponential equation. We're going to look at simultaneous, linear in nature, and quadratic in nature. But before we go to those two, let's solve further problems on exponential equations. So we have 4 over 3 raised to power m plus 2 equals to 9 over 16. Now, as you can see here, we have to find the value of m. Find the value of m. Now, if you look at this problem, this is a simple problem. This is 4 over 3, but on the other side, we have 9 over 16. You might see they are not the same as this. But there's one thing you can do is that you make this right hand side, make it look like this. If you express this in terms of its factors, you're going to have something like this. We can express 9 in terms of 3, and we can express 16 in terms of 4. Now let's see what I mean. So we have 4 over 3, then m over m plus 2 raised to power m plus 2 equals to 9 is 3 raised to power 2 over 16 is 4 raised to power 2. So we have 4 over 3 raised to power m plus 2 equals to, then when we have in indices, if we have a raised to power 2 over b raised to power 2, it is the same thing as a over b everything raised to power 2. So the same thing, we'll do it here. We have 3 over 4 everything raised to power 2, since their power are the same. All right, so here we have 4 over 3. On the other side, we have 3 over 4. If you remember from indices, we can have the reciprocal of this. This will change to negative power. This is what I mean. A over b is the same thing as b over a raised to power minus 1. If we open the bracket here and say, because b over a raised to power minus 1 is 1 over b over a, which is equal to 1 times a over b, which is a over b. So this and this, they are the same thing. All right. So likewise, we can say this is 4 over 3 m plus 2, which is equal to, now this is 4 over 3 now minus, because of this, then we have 2. So we have, at the end of the day, we have 4 over 3 m plus 2 equals to, we multiply powers, we have 4 over 3 raised to power minus 3. So from there, we can see they have the same base. All right, they have the same base, so they will knock out each other. So m, you bring out their powers, m plus 2 equals to minus 3. So you collect like times from here, so m equals to minus 3 minus 2. So m equals to minus 5. Quite easy. Let's move to another question. If 27 raised to power x equals to 9 raised to power y, find x over y. This is also simple. So the first thing you think about is their common factor between 27 and 9. What's the common factor? Which is 3. So it can be written in terms of 3. So 27 is 3 raised to power 3. All right. Then x equals to 9 is 3 raised to power 2. Then y. So we multiply powers together, the same thing. This is 3 raised to power 3x equals to 2 times y, 2y, 3 raised to power 2y. So again, they have the same base on both sides. You can knock it out. So 3x equals to 2y. So now, to find x over y, you do change your subset of formula. So how do you make x? There are various ways of doing it. You can make a subset formula. You can make y subset formula. Then the values you get. So here we are left with 3x minus 2y. 3x equals to 2y. Now, how do we find x over y? It's very simple. X, we are in the question we are told to find x over y. Now, how do we make, now there's a way to do this, very simple. So the first thing to do is just make x the subset of formula. And how do you make x of the formula? Divide both sides by the coefficient of x, which is 3. So at the end of the day, you have x equals to 2 over 3y. Now, we are told to find x over y. So it's only x we see here. So in order to find x over y, we divide both sides again with y, so that x can be the denominator of y. So we divide both sides with y. So y will cancel out y. So x over y will now be equal to 2 over 3. All right, guys. Now, this time around, let's look at exponential equation that leads to simultaneous linear in nature. Simultaneous linear in nature. All right. Now let's look at an example here. If two raised to power x plus y equals to 16 and 4 raised to power x minus y equals to 1 over 32. Find the value of x and y. So simple. Very simple. Now let's take the first one out. We have 2 raised to power x plus y equals 16. Now in this one, we're going to use application of indices to solve it. Now this is our equation 1. Now let's break it down. Now this 16 can be expressed as multiples of 2. You understand? The lowest factor is 2. So we have 2 raised to power x plus y equals to 16 is 2 raised to power 4. So they have the same base here, so we can knock this one out. So x plus y equals to 4, you see? Okay? Now let's go to the second one, this one. 4 raised to power x minus y equals to 1 over 32. Very simple. This is equation 2. So here we can see, now this is a little tricky, but it's very simple. Now 1 over 32 can be expressed as 32 raised to power minus 1 if you write it in index form, Abi, because you know when you have 1 over a is something as a raised to power minus 1. So we're going to apply this to here. So we have 4 raised to power x minus 1 equals to 32 raised to power minus 1. So finally we have between 4 and 32 we have a common factor, which is 2. Because there's no way we write 32 in terms of 4, because 2 is the easiest common factor between the two of them. Because if we used 4, we can't have multiples of 4 to give us 32. So express it as lowest common factor between the two of them. So we have 4 is 2 raised to power 2 and x minus y equals to 32 is 2 raised to power 5, then minus 1. Then we have 2 raised to power 2 into x minus y equals to 2 into 5 times minus 1 minus 5. So we have 2 here, we have 2 here, the same base, so they will knock out each other. So we have 2 into x minus y equals to minus 5. So we have 2x minus 2y equals to minus 5. So this is our second equation. Now let's solve the two simultaneously. The first one, which is x plus y equals to 4. That's the first one. The second one is 2x minus 2y equals to minus 5. So easy peasy, very easy, quite and easily done. So now this is your choice. You can eliminate any of the variables you want. It's your choice. But for the purpose of this class, I'm going to eliminate x. I'm going to start with x. Now, if you look at x, the coefficient of x here is 1, the coefficient of x here is 2. So what do I have to do? I have to multiply equation 1, equation 2. I have to multiply equation 1 by 2 so as to make the coefficient of x to be 2. So we have 2x plus 2y equals to 8. I'm multiplying throughout because I'm multiplying equation 1 by 2. So the 2, you multiply it throughout. 2 times x, 2 times y, 2 times 4. 2 times x, 2x, 2 times y, 2y, 2 times 4, 8. Then equation 2 by 1. Since I don't need to multiply it, since I don't need to multiply equation 2 with any other number to get to, because 2 is already the coefficient of x here. So we have 2x minus 2y equals to 5. Now, you notice the sign here, they are both positive. So I will put minus here. This minus will multiply throughout the equation. So this one will become plus, minus times minus plus, minus times minus plus. So 2x minus 2x because of minus 0. So now this is 2y, this is plus 2y, then plus 2y. Don't forget this one has become plus because of this minus. So 2y plus 2y is 4y equals to, this one has also become plus, 8 plus 5, 13. So we divide both sides by 4 to get y, the value of y. Divide both sides by 4 by 4. So we have y equals to 13 over 4. Now how do we get x? We substitute for the value of, for y in either of the equation. We can either use equation 1 or equation 2, but we use equation 2 in equation 2. So what's my equation 2? 2x minus 2y equals to minus 5. That's my equation 2. So I'll put the value of y there. So we have 2x minus 2 into 13 over 4 equals to minus 5. So I have 2x minus, now 2 times 13 over 4, that's 13 over 2, isn't it? 2 times 13 over 4, that's 13 over 2. So we have 13 over 2 equals to minus 5. So we have 2x, collect like times equals to minus 5 plus 13 over 2. So we have 2x equals to, is over 2 over 1. So we do all this fraction. So this is 2 divided by 1, 2 times minus 5 minus 10 plus 2 divided by 2, 1, 1 times 13, 13. So we have 2x equals to minus 10 plus 13 is 3 over 2. So we divide both sides by the coefficient of x, and the coefficient of x is 2. So cancel this. So x equals to 3 over 2 times 1 over 2. So that's 3 over 4. So thank you once again, guys, for watching my video. Please stay tuned for the next video as we solve more problems on the nature of exponential equation. Thank you so much.